Hey guys, this is Joshua Seth, voice of Ty on Digimon, and you're listening to Anime Secrets.
All right, everyone, are y'all ready to get started? As you can see, we have our two special guests here. Everyone, please welcome Kyle Phillips and Michellle Rojas. Let's do it a little better. Let's make it a little louder. Welcome.
Can I get a yeah? And what is your name?
My name is Stephanie.
Stephanie, guys, give it up for Stephanie.
It's been such a joy. I've loved being here with all of y'all, and I'm sure y'all have been super busy and having a lot of fun this weekend.
Yeah, great.
So what's it been like being here in Pasadena, Texas?
Okay, who here is from Houston? Okay, do you call Pasadena Stinkadena?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was told, and I wasn't sure how true that is.
You're like, is someone just playing a joke on me? Should
Yeah,
I say
no.
this?
It does stink. Chemical
Because of all
plants.
the refineries.
Refineries, yeah.
It's we don't get offended with Texans, man. We're good. Like
That's been great. The food has been great. I love that. Like Houston has like no real zoning laws, so like you get a lot of good restaurants because of that. So.
Have you been to a spot that you were like, hey, this is really good. I'm coming back here next time.
I just had good Thai food. I had a big curry. They just opened up.
nice.
A friend in town drove me to it, so I couldn't tell you. It was like
Houston, right?
starts with an M. No, it was very close by.
We're all like, should we Google this and go there after?
It was a little spot, but it was really good.
Oh, I love that. Awesome. What about you, Michellle? Anything that you were like,
I come down here all the my in-laws live in La Porte.
LaPorte.
Oh, okay.
So I come down here all the time actually.
Yeah, I know everything.
So I know it's so loud when you stay there. It's the ships like all night, and it's not great. But
That's the thing about Texas and just Houston, this area. It's like, it's also different. You're talking ships and the steak and good Thai food.
That's the fourth largest city in the country, right?
Yeah.
Houston's huge. Like you drive an hour, you're still in Houston.
Pretty much.
That's cool.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited to chat with y'all and get to know y'all a little bit better and tell you about all the cool stuff that you guys have been doing. So let's start this off with going back in time a little. So
Anyone know that reference? Anyone old enough to know?
I don't know. I feel like it's a video game reference.
Video game? No.
Is
Doctor
it-
Who?
I'm a High School Musical.
High School Musical. Wayne's World.
Oh, okay.
I love it. So tell us where were you born and what were you like a kid? Like
I wasn't born. I was hatched. I was hatched.
When were you hatched?
You go.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I want to know how you do this.
Well, I was born in Dallas, but I was raised in Pasadena, if you know where that is.
What's your mother's maiden name? What
You need all
street
this
were you born on?
I know.
What are the last four of your socials?
Social.
Wow.
So Pasadena is a small town that's off of 45. So if you're ever going north, you're probably passing it. That's where I was raised, and then I moved back to Dallas when I got older.
What were you like a kid? Were you shy, outgoing?
What's your biggest fear?
Yeah.
Tell us all your
Did you
childhood
like
trauma.
thunderstorms?
What was I like as a kid? I was really quiet as a kid, and actually, as I got older, I realized, I probably had something. Because I didn't talk until I was 5.
Whoa.
I was nonverbal until I was 5 years old, and I don't know why, because no one ever looked into it. They were just like, she's kind of quiet. Like they didn't think maybe they should get that checked out. But no, I was like, I still am like super introverted. I don't really go out. I didn't go out when I was a kid. Just pretty quiet. I was a good kid too. Like I didn't cause trouble. That's probably not Kyle's case.
I was about to say, let's hear.
Just tells me that he was the
They're
one.
like, oh my god.
What about high school? Were you a good kid in high school?
Yeah, I was like top. I was like one of the top in my class. Had really, really good grades. I did every extracurricular. Yeah. I was like super.
I mean, like, that's so awesome.
kid.
I mean, going from what you just mentioned, being non-vocal at 5, and look at you using your voice now. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Were you like inspired by your own child self and your non-verbalness? You were like, I'm gonna
Really?
overcome.
I think that I did do a lot of performing lessons. So, and I do think that helped me with communication because I also didn't speak English very well when I started speaking English. So it's kind of hard when like you only know one language and you also don't know communicate very well in it. Like there's not really like an alternative. You just have one language that you don't speak or understand very well. So I do think performing arts did help me communicate better with like the world around me. So and now I've like learned to handle it better as I've gotten older. But yeah,
Love that. What about you, Kyle? Were you a menace too?
No, I actually wasn't. I was born in Detroit, 313.
Ooh.
God
I
bless
like
you.
that. I love that.
Yeah, moved to Miami when I was a kid, and then we moved to
okay.
Texas, the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Now I live in Denton, which is like 45 minutes north of Dallas. Denton's great. Nice. As a kid, no, I was a really good kid. I was a straight A student until high school, and then I was just, a friend group. We were more interested in shenanigans and juvenile delinquency than school, and we have so many stories.
Can you tell us?
Can you tell us what story? Like what? Come
Wait,
on.
what's the statute of limitations for crime?
We won't tell.
What's up?
10
You're well
years?
past it.
just do it a little crime.
A little crime?
I'm interested.
Trespassing.
I broke into a school and we vandalized a school
There we go.
when we were teenagers.
Now look up all three of his little schools when he grew up.
One of the tamer things. Yeah, don't follow my example. But yeah, so I don't know what happened to me in high school. It's just like let's be dumb kids, and we were very dumb. But I got lucky. I was always the one. If there was like 4 of us doing something bad, the 3 would get caught, and I would be like hiding perfectly in a bush and would not get caught. But yeah, I was a really goofy kid, and I started working at Funimation when I was 21, back in 2008.
Oh, nice.
So I've been doing it ever since.
How did that come about?
I really got into music and audio. I started as an audio engineer, and I worked at a studio in Dallas called Dallas Audio Post, and that's where I met Chris Sabat. And we were working on like a Doritos commercial or something. And he was like, oh, man, they're looking for engineers over at Funimation. I assumed he was like in LA or something. He's like, no, man, it's in North Richland Hills, which is basically Fort Worth. I was like, oh, okay. So I interviewed and got the job.
Oh, I love that. And when would you say that y'all got bitten by the entertainment or acting bug? How did that come about where you were like, hey, this is kind of cool. I kind of want to do this.
I wasn't like, gosh, how old was I? I was in like 7th grade when I started doing that specifically. I was already doing like band and choir, but actually specifically 7th grade.
Yeah, I was in band since middle school. And as far as like performing, like as an actor, I was never super into like acting, but very much into performing. And we always had a camera. We'd make dumb little short movies or whatever. And so when I started working at Funimation, seeing a director and actor work all day brought that back. I was like, oh yeah, maybe I will try this acting thing.
So you did it. And do y'all recall your first voice acting gig that you got?
My very first one,
Yeah.
actually can't.
I do.
Remember.
I was Monica Rial's director for, you remember Triple X Holic?
Yeah.
Triple X Holic? Okay. So it was, the way, you record the whole episode and then you do what's called a booth review where you, the engineer and the director, basically watch the episode front to back, make little adjustments, and flag any pickups. So it's like, oh, we need to get that line again because of whatever. Well, Monica was like, oh, we forgot to get a big Ghost 24A. And I was like, can I do that? All don't know, can you? So I hopped in and I went, and that was my first one.
Oh, that's awesome! Yeah! You just went for it. You're like, I got this. I can do this. Also, we're going to be doing a Q&A, so we're going to be answering questions from all of you. If you have questions, please make sure to line up right here.
Well, yeah, line up.
Yes, you can start the line and...
Or you can spear them, like when someone has a question,
that.
spear them. And that's what we know.
Ooh, that would be a first. I would love that.
Do they have a microphone?
They do not,
Okay.
but if you
just repeat it back.
yeah. If not, I'll try to repeat the question. But yes, what is your name? Gilbert. Hello, Gilbert.
Gilbert, hello.
Now, I do know that Marco has been both in the battle and then also in water.
Yeah.
Your feelings of how you almost tried to save her.
Well, hold on. Okay. Oh, no, keep going.
And then in Wano, when you finally realize that his brother is kind of like can't defend on his own against Spider-Man.
Okay, so the question was, like, how do I feel about Marco's relationship to the overarching parts of, like, One Piece, specifically to, like, Ace and Luffy? So, is everyone caught up on One Piece? How much can we talk about?
It's all
can-
Don't go past
It's too intimidating.
Okay.
too many episodes to start.
Yeah, I know. But you haven't even started it?
Oh,
Just wait for the Netflix thing.
already
Everyone
watched-
excited about that? The One
I watched
Piece?
the I watched the live action Netflix.
No, it
I like it. I like it.
It's on right now.
Huh?
Just barely came out. One Piece stuff.
Oh, it just came out?
It's something that on Netflix or something.
The live action one?
I don't
The
know.
live action. They're making another one. They're like remaking an anime version.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. No filler, no recap. It's gonna
See, that's
be
what I'm
One Piece
talking
in its
about.
purest form.
That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
very excited for that.
They're doing some Dragon Ball Kai stuff. Okay.
Exactly.
Here we go.
It's One Piece Kai is what it is.
One Piece Kai.
Yeah, no, it's great. So Marco is the saddest character in One Piece. And at the end of an arc, he says something like, I survived again, or something like that. And it's because he's lost 4 major figures in his life. And it's very sad. But no, so that's why I think he's like, people are like, do you think he's gonna join the Straw Hats? It's like, no. He's so tired. He doesn't want to lose anyone else. He's like rooting for Luffy from afar and helping out when he can. I think we're gonna see Marco again, or he's doing the Edward Weevil stuff right now, but we're gonna see Marco again. I think maybe one last push to help Luffy, whether to test him or help him, get to the One Piece. So we'll see him again. But yeah, he's there to support and help out. Yeah, I know. Well, they already have a doctor, Chopper, so they don't need another doctor on the crew.
I love how each of the crew members are tied to
Yeah. Well, thank you for your question.
Thanks, Gilbert. Hello. What's your name? Juliet.
Okay, Marco, Thatch, Ace, and who's Izo? Okay, if they were a rock group or a boy band, what would they be named? What do you think they'd be named? What do you think they'd be named?
Do y'all have
Any suggestions for this
The
group?
The Gum Gums?
The Gum Gums? No, that was Luffy.
The 4-piece
The
or
4-piece?
chicken
The
nuggets.
4-piece. Yes.
That sounds like chicken.
Well, I mean, Marco. He's down. The 4-piece. I like the
I love
4-piece.
The 4-piece.
And up next, the 4-piece.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I love it. Thank you for the question.
The 4-piece.
Hello. What's your name?
Abby,
Hello, Abby. What's your question?
if you could find any character on site, why and when and where?
If me as a person could fight any character?
Doesn't matter. This is pre-game question.
Free game.
So basically, just what character do we hate?
That's up to your interpretation, but it's on site. It's on site. It's perfect. On site.
On site. 10 toes down.
Okay, I love pirates. I don't know, what's on site? Is that like right now?
That's right now. When I see you in the parking lot.
Is that like Skibbity, Ohio toilet
They
riz?
showed
Is
up here.
that what that means? On God, baby girl?
Yeah.
Skeet or something.
It's like Kendrick and Drake, like on site,
The
like
moment
Drake.
you walk in, you're throwing down.
Throwing down.
You're
Okay,
throwing down.
Skibbity.
Okay.
No!
Yeah, no, you got it. I think you
With the Rizzler. Ohio. I don't know. We're fighting someone. No, I want to fight Luffy. Okay. I love pirates. I'm a big pirate guy. And Luffy'd be the easiest character to defeat. You just throw him in the ocean. I've got like 3 feet on Luffy. I've got the reach. He's got Gum Gum, but I'll just swing him into the ocean. See ya. Now I'm king of the pirates.
There you go. You wouldn't fight back. You wouldn't fight back.
True. I'd be like, hey, I don't know. I'd just be like, hey, there's food in there, bro. He'd be like, what? And then I just push him in the ocean. Defeated. Defeated.
I like it. Great answer.
I love Luffy.
But if you had to.
But it's still outside.
You had to.
But I'd be king of the pirates.
There's no ocean here.
Yes, there is.
Go all the way down.
Galveston.
All the way down to,
Yeah, no,
all the way
vacation.
down to
Let's
the
go to the
dock.
dock. Some great food down there, yeah.
Pirates used to be a young.
That's right. See, done. Easy. What about you?
If we're going by easiest to fight, is it, do you want, it's a question of, do I want it to have the coolest fight, or do I want to have, we're one and done, where, you know, we all go home?
Or do you just want to shoot them?
Whoa! On Fortnite, right?
It's 2 to 1.
Honestly, I think I would like to fight Dofi, just because Dofi is daddy, and I just, you know, I just...
Whoa.
I love it. He's my favorite.
Doflamingo?
Doflamingo. You know
Oh,
that?
okay.
Doflamingo is my favorite villain.
I didn't. I love him.
Yeah, I love Doflamingo.
I like his as the kids say, his drip.
Yeah.
Or his fit.
He has a nice pimp coat, man. Like,
Yeah. And he just, I'm a big flip flop guy, so the fact that he does all this crazy stuff in like flip flops,
Oh, yeah.
it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Hi, the Lady Wolverine. How are you?
Well, actually, it's Ilana. That's my real name.
Whoa.
So, I have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
Okay. For Anki, you have to pick one person as your best friend, but you can't say Bakugo or Kirishima.
You see the wheels turning.
I'm just trying to think of who Denki would. Well, Denki can hang out with anyone. You ready for this? Mineta. Mineta's not that bad, y'all. It's fun to hate on him, but he's just a teenage boy.
that is true.
He's just a little pervy boy. And Denki and Mineta get in some shenanigans, and it's fun.
The other question is, what's up with Kaido's butt?
Kaido's butt?
What?
You mean his yacht?
Just teaching you these words.
Wait, I don't know. I don't understand the reference.
No, the plot you gave.
Oh. From Psyche K, Hyro Kaneshi, I voice Hyro. That's my favorite gag. Whenever he falls down, his pants fall down and you see his butt. So my favorite line from Psyche K, I think it was a Halloween episode, and we don't know who's who, and he falls and his costume goes down, and Psyche goes, I know that butt. It's a great gag. I love it. I have a print on my table where you see his butt.
That is awesome.
It's great. I love it. Thanks for your question.
Hello.
My name is Ashley. Hi, Ashley. And I have a couple questions about My Hero Academia.
Okay.
So, first of all, how is it like working with a cast?
Well, that's a common misconception, is whenever we go in to record, we're just by ourselves. So my favorite story of this is Monica Rial and Brittany Karbowski both came out of Houston. I just realized.
I know, right?
Sorry. They both came out of Houston and had been in shows together for 10 years. Had never met until they both happened to be at Funimation and just passed by each other in the hall. First time they met after working together for 10 years. So, I as far as working with as an actor, other actors, no one, because I never worked with anyone other than Walla, where there's a few people in the group. But as a director, I really don't have any favorites. I love working with everyone. I do have a particular attachment to working with Eric Vale in Ace Attorney. I cast him as Phoenix Wright, and man, those out. If you haven't seen the Ace Attorney outtakes for the anime, it's gold. We had such a good time working on that show, so definitely should check that out. It used to be, I smell beef! But now, so season 6 spoilers for My Hero, it's when Deku's like all like, oh, I'm a vigilante now, and they're all like, come on, you need to come back, and trying to motivate him. Denki is the sole dissenter who just says, wouldn't you rather relax instead? You could really use a bath. That's my favorite line. Thank you.
Oh boy. Hanging on, episode 9, the latest season.
What kind of pranks would Kaminari play on Bakugo? So, for those who don't know me, my favorite headcanon is that Denki has a crush on Bakugo's mom. So, I think any prank he would play would be involved with that. Like, I think he'd get elaborate where like he'd convince Bakugo that his parents got divorced and that he's now his new stepdad.
Oh my goodness.
And then he would be killed. But Denki, he has a secondary quirk in that he can get under Bakugo's skin and come out unscathed. And he knows this. And he definitely plays. So
Hi, man.
Thank you.
oh, hi.
If you guys weren't voice actors, what occupation would you guys have? Keep it realistic.
Ooh. If we weren't boyfriends, what would you
Yeah.
be doing?
That's good. That is good.
I guess it's going to depend on what time of life this happened.
Yeah.
Like if it was like, if it never occurred, or right now, if I
Never
you know what I mean?
Never occurred.
In a different universe.
I probably would have gone harder into music, because that's what I thought I was actually going to go into, was music. So either as a vocalist, because I went to college on a vocal scholarship. And I was. I'm not nearly as good as I used to be. Yeah. But probably that one.
Honestly, very similar, except more the behind-the-scenes thing. I went to school for like audio recording, and I wanted to be the next Rick Rubin. I don't know if anyone knows who Rick Rubin is. He's a music producer, Beastie Boys, System of a Down, Red Hot Chili Peppers, now Metallica. So I wanted to get into that, like music production. So I'd probably be in New York or LA right now, trying to hack it as a music producer, and probably failing.
I can see that.
Broke.
Get the hell out Hi, Jasmine.
Who do you think has the craziest laugh?
Ooh,
We gotta talk about it. We can't look past these laughs. Okay.
the craziest laugh in One Piece. I don't know.
Can you do it? Can you do it? I want to hear you do it.
I like David Sobolov's.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. But dang.
Is it Blackbeard? Is Zeta? He does
Yeah,
Zeta.
I like Blackbeard. Blackbeard is really good. That's one of my favorite ones. But I don't know if that's the craziest one. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
That's a whole different. It's a whole different deal.
is it Chris Guerrero?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Moria. Oh yeah, Gecko Moria.
Yeah,
Like,
Moria.
like that
That's
really high
probably
pitch.
the craziest.
Yeah, that's it. Incredibly talented Chris Guerrero. He has one of the deepest voices in the game, but then his range is
His range
absurd.
is- yeah.
Kind of. I would say it's crazy though. I'd say it's cool. Like, have you ever met David? Ask him to do the laugh, and he's just like chilling. He'll just be like, and he just like does it, and it's like, whoa. You like feel your body rumbling. It's pretty sweet. Thank you, Jasmine. Who do we ship our character with? Is that what you're
Shipping.
asking? What are we in a My Hero panel?
on the ship stays on the ship.
Wait, so us, not our character.
Well, our character and us. But.
Oh.
Wow.
Which? Oh no. Dang, that's
Dang, sir.
I know I said don't be his daddy, but you don't want to marry that man.
Oh, he's
That
rich.
is not a partner.
He's rich, though.
It doesn't matter. No.
You would have to deal with his Kumars. Sopranos?
Dang, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man,
Me personally, I like Nami. Nami's bad.
Makes sense.
Not Robin, huh?
Robin's fine. Robin's fine. No, my ultimate number one though is Nojiko. I like tattoos.
Me too.
What?
Rebecca.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Rebecca is?
She the gladiator?
Yeah. There you go.
He's like strong women.
Young,
Yeah, that's the thing with One Piece. It's like, is Rebecca? It's like she's 13 or something. It's like,
Whoa.
She's not that young. She's young.
but as far as like Marco, I mean Marco's like a ripped dude, but he's like 45.
Yeah, he's 40. He just wants to retire.
He just wants to retire. To his island.
Marco's just like, I'm done and I'm
Yeah, he's done. Yeah, no. As girls come on like the ship, like they get coming into port, maybe he'll like, hang out. No one person. He's past that point in his life.
I think that for Yamato, I know a lot of people say Ace, right?
Okay, but
I mean, if you know, you know. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
For me, yeah, I don't know. That's a hard question. Yeah.
Oh, good. That was good.
Dang.
Good answers. All right, we have another question.
Sure.
What is your biggest success in the entertainment business?
the fact that I got invited to Animeverse Fest 2024 Fall Edition. No. Honestly, the fact that we get to travel and meet fans, it's so cool working on something, and then like the next con you do, like talking to fans who've already consumed it. Like that's super cool. But
being able to affect people's lives in like this very particular way that a lot of people don't get to do is really special, I think.
yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Thank you so much.
Biggest professional failure.
Biggest failure? It's hard
Failure
too.
makes you stronger.
Like
Ever been
what
recast or something?
is
Oh, I know. I don't know. I've never failed at anything.
That's the thing. Like, how do you figure out what is a failure? You know, like I don't know.
Failure makes you stronger.
I'm bad at laundry. Like, is that?
I feel like I've probably, because of my ADHD, I have missed auditions and stuff that I was like, oh, I need
That's
to make
true.
sure I audition
That's
for this.
true.
And then just completely missed it and like, And like, the person who get cast will be like very right for the role, but it's like, they are so similar to me, like my voice, like that could have been me.
Right.
But I just missed the audition. So probably something like
The
that.
shots that you don't take, yeah. That would be kind of the only thing I could. But also, it's like it's hard to meter out. Like, is that really a failing because it never like occurred
Yeah.
in the first place, you know?
I mean, if you never try, it's kind of a failure.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. It's hard to gauge. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
All right, we have two last questions. Hi.
Luffy or Goku? I mean, Goku.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point.
He's a god.
Yeah, exactly.
He's basically, it's like
I
a
was
god versus a goofy Looney Tune. I do like Luffy a lot. I've trashed him now
I
twice.
think he hurt his feelings.
Oh, yeah. Do you think Luffy would win? Do you think Luffy would be Goku?
Are you trying to bring
Why?
that back?
Why do you think Luffy would beat Goku?
Great.
But you know who would beat both Goku and Luffy? Superman.
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely and definitively.
Yep.
They did that on Deathmatch.
Unfortunately,
Superman and Goku?
Yeah.
Who'd they have win?
Superman won all 3 times.
Twice.
3 times. 3 times.
was played at SGC 2015.
They did it
And Superman won? That's right. That's my boy.
They did it a 3rd time. I mean,
I love Superman. Superman's my favorite. Superman, specifically Superman Red Sun. If you've ever read Red Sun, it's my favorite.
everybody knows Batman wins. Pro time. Batman.
But no, Luffy would put up a great fight.
Hey, he has to learn reality.
Good question. Good question.
Awesome. Hello. Favorite blooper.
We don't get to do those too often.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I mess up all the time. That's not what. So, like, that I can remember. No, I don't. I have a horrible memory though too. And since we don't record those, like they're just shoved away and never to see the light of day. Like I always forget about them.
Yeah. No, ever since Crunchyroll killed Funimation, that was the death of outtakes. But as a director, I've been involved with a lot about because it was like my passion. I became known as the outtake guy. So go watch the Ace Attorney anime, and then go watch the outtakes. There's an insane amount of them, and they're awesome. But also, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid did a lot of outtakes for that. Fairy Tail, any Fairy Tail fans?
Yeah.
A lot of Fairy Tail outtakes. Go look them up. And I have a huge collection of unreleased outtakes too.
You gotta release it to the public?
I cannot.
Oh, damn.
I cannot. Some of them are too filthy.
Damn. So
But they're good. We had a lot of fun back in the day. Back in the day. Thanks for your question.
Thank you so much.
Who do you think would win in a fight, Luffy or Goku?
Luffy hasn't died, but Goku can Joey
Poor Luffy. Why do you guys want to kill Luffy so badly, man?
Sailor Moon does have the best anime opening of all time.
The Clemson fruit.
Aces?
Aces, Shavas, both of them. Both like double head.
Flame? Why Flame?
I just really like
Honestly,
I just like fire element stuff. So that's always been me.
honestly, Marcos. I mean, because I feel like it's incredibly overpowered. He just doesn't apply himself to its fullest to be able to use it. But honestly, I have always really liked characters like Sanji and Zoro, and Shanks. Shanks is probably my favorite One Piece character. That they can get so intensely powerful without a devil fruit.
Yeah.
I think is awesome. So like I love like the Mihawks, the Shanks, like those characters because it's like they're the wild card because it's like with devil fruits it's like it's like almost like DC where it's like who's the strongest, but then like you insert Shanks who just looks at you and like everyone's dead and it's like oh okay hold on a second. Shanks and Garp. Shanks. Garp in his prime. Garp. I mean, Garp has trained Ace, Luffy, and beat the crap out of him.
Garp is incredibly powerful. I think that gets glossed over a little bit. Like you.
Well, he just had some big moment right in the show.
Yeah. So Garp is actually extremely strong. I think that it's just not as apparent.
Yeah, because
for a long time.
Did Gold Roger have a devil fruit, or was he a hockey user? He doesn't have devil fruit, but yeah. So Garp went head to head with both Roger and Whitebeard, and Whitebeard had the advantage of a devil fruit. So it kind of shows you how strong Garp is. Garp.
Garp.
Oh, Dragon? I don't know. Do we know enough about Dragon to really make that call?
They haven't gone very much into Dragon. It's hard to say how powerful Dragon is.
Brian Massey has been voicing that character for like 15 years, and he's just like, it's like, that's the worst part about One Piece. It's like you get cast as someone, it's like, you're gonna be really important in 20 years. I hope you're still alive. It's just like, all right. So Massey's just been waiting forever to do anything with Dragon, and so finally, as we're nearing the end, we might get to hear some more Brian Massey as Monkey D. Dragon.
All right, very last question right here.
Right.
Yes.
One Piece is by far one of the longest animes, right? What do you think personally has brought it to this point that's lasted this long? You know?
Money. The reason why it's so long is to put it into perspective if you don't know this. So, like in the US, it's like Mickey Mouse. That's like the top animated character ever. Disney, Mickey. In Japan, it's Luffy and One Piece. It's huge over there. So if they don't air an episode of One Piece, they leave a ton of money on the table. That's why it's so long and there's so much recap and filler, because they just throw up stuff. They're like, here, put some scenes together. We have a One Piece episode. That's why I personally am very excited for this Netflix
One Piece
Kai version,
One Piece
the
Kai.
One Piece, because it's going to be the purest form of it, and without all the filler and the recap, I think the One Piece is going to be the #1 anime ever.
One Piece guy.
It's going to be, even in my head, Cowboy Bebop, which is, in my opinion.
Whoa. I don't know.
Just wait, it's going to be great if they do it right. If they do it wrong, as long as they bring back the current English cast. TB.
Awesome. NDAs. That's what he
NDAs.
Awesome. Well, Kyle Phillips, Michellle Rojas, thank you so much, everyone. Let's hear it for Kyle and Michellle. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank y'all, everyone, for your questions.
And we are, I don't know if you are, but like we are like heading to the airport incredibly soon, like within the next like 20 minutes. So if you want an autograph or a picture or a shirt or something, make sure you go to our tables right now.
Awesome.
We'll see you over there.
See y'all.
Thank you
Thank y'all
guys.
so much.